There are few landmark events in the life. The one is entering into new arena, entering into the new challenging environment. Definitely there will be, when I have entered into my university, there is a little tickle in my stomach, where I am getting in, how the auditorium look like, how the university will be, how my classmates would be, what is the basic difference between the 10 plus 2 and the graduation, or the graduation and the post-graduation to the university. Formally, I welcome everybody, right from advisor to the directors, to the deans, to the faculty members, staff members, and all my beloved student friends. Formally, we, on behalf of Modi University, we welcome to the university. Just let me set the tone, the period that you have chosen to stay with us from 2 years to 5 years. Our architectural program is a 5-year one. We have got a PG programs ranging from 2 years. So you have chosen to be part of this university. This university is not the infrastructure. This university is not the facilities. This university is the human resources. That is you. You give the life to the campus. You infuse the life into the campus. We expect you to have spark in your face, spark in you. The biggest problem that we have got with us, when we age, the spark fades off. Every human being in this world, they have come with a huge spark, but we get conditioned day by day. We conditioned because the fuel for the spark is getting lessened. There are storms that are making our spark go off, and we slowly become dejected, dull, aimless. I wish that the spark with which you have entered into the university, that will remain so forever. We have got much life ahead. You may find strange with my sentence. After all, we live 50 more years. 50 more years is a 2,500 weekends after all. 2,500 weekends we will be living. And we are actually from the God, we are the prepaid SIM card with a limited validity period of 2,500 weekends. Let us actually smile, happy. That happiness comes as long as you have spark with you. Let us discuss how you can keep the spark in mind. And I have chosen to have spark being with you. That's the biggest blessing in our profession. We are always live with 18 to 22 years group. We remain forever and sparkful. And how you maintain that spark for the coming 2,500 weekends, and preferably in our campus, in your campus. How? For any spark to be active, you require two things. You have to nurture them. Then you have to protect them. Protecting from the storms. What the storms are, we discuss little later, maybe a couple of minutes later. Then how to nurture them? Nurture is nothing but fueling your spark. For that you need to have the number one. There are three things. Let us be little systematic, even in a conceptual talk. Number one, you have to have goals. It's a very generic term, and let us simplify. The second is that balanced life. Number three is not to be so serious. These three things will make your life with complete spark. Maybe I may try to correlate what the university offers you to see these three things. Number one, reaching your goals. Number two is balanced life. Number three, not so serious in the campus. Coming to the first one is goals. You may say that a particular cricketer, I cannot be the Sachin Tendulkar, why should I have the goals? Had there been no goal further, Mr. Ambani would not have gone to the office today morning. He has got enough to stay at home. Mr. Shah Rukh Khan would not have actually gone for a dancing around. He would have stayed at home. Mr. Sachin Tendulkar, prior to his match, would not have actually gone for a practice. He has imagined huge runs. The reason is they wanted to be alive. They wanted to have a spark in their life. Then what is there for us to have a spark? Whatever the defined position we are in, An inch ahead will be giving you a lot of happiness, not necessarily to be the class topper. Class topper, after all, numerically there is only one position. And it's absolutely absurd for all the 60 students to look for the number one, to be the number one. Then what else they have to do? Advance a little. Whatever the position they are comfortable with it, inch ahead. That is the driving force. That I believe is the goal rather than setting up of it. You can see that the last 15-20 days, Hima Das from Assam, within 15 to 20 days of time, she has already amassed 5 gold medals. They are not unnoticed. There are no shortcuts. Maybe the recognition comes a little longer. Be patient. Your due will be automatically coming to you. Just we have to be patient. There is no need to compare with anybody. Everybody, they are living in their own time zones. Be confident. So I believe the first one is, realistically you have to set up your goals. If you are getting 70%, have 72. Don't go for 95 to begin with. You may get another storm, a disappointment. We'll talk about it a little later. Coming to the second one, I wish everybody to have a balanced and successful life. Successful life ka samne, I use the word balance. What the balance is? Academic topper may not be sellable in the market, may not be happy in the life. What I mean by balance is, you require curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular. That makes a perfect women, girl to woman. This is the place where we expect you to transform, to be strong, wonderful, self-dependent, powerful women, and we believe that we move out from this campus. Maybe a degree, a meaningful degree in hand, and a choice to make. The choice could be the higher education abroad, or a better education elsewhere after some point of time, or being an entrepreneur, or choosing your own career, being a job holder. Your choice. And that choice, for that you need to be potentially equipped with. And there the balance. Why the balance has got, somebody told very figuratively, out of the 24 hours that you have got, 8 hours, sincerely go to your classes, listen. While listening, there are 2 ways. You may get bored, but remember that. This is after all again your due. You have to go back and again prepare if you do not pay attention in the class. As anyhow it is inevitable to you sit in the class, see that you get maximum benefit in your 24 hours. 8 hours has gone. Listening to the classes and being in a laboratory and going for a study tours, understanding the nuances of the education. Coming to the second 8 hours, have rest and sleep. You are left with the remaining 8 hours. I'm talking about these 8 hours and how the university may help you in the 8 hours. Those are 3 F's, 3 H's, 3 S's. They are required to make the rest of the 8 hours. And those who actually maintain the 8 hours of the honest work, if you are a faculty member, if you are a student, if you are a director, whoever it is, your work 8 hours, your work, rest and the sleep. Rest of the 8 hours define you how balanced life you are making. In the 3 F, 3 H, 3 S that comprises these 8 hours, the first 1 F is family. That is our strength. I know most of you leaving your comfortable house in cases some discomfort. Most of the cases comfortable houses you are leaving and coming here. Little bit you have to get adjusted because the love and affection you get from your family, the resource is always undiminished. You draw how much amount of the love and affection from that. It is not going to be quantitatively decreased, qualitatively enhanced. I wish all of you will be maintaining, in spite of your continue to stay in the campus, to network with your family. That gives you a source of inspiration. You can draw your strength. The second F is your friends. Unfortunately, childhood you have got, irrespective of the community, creed, region, kind of things, you have got the friends who are actually vibrating the same coherence, same frequency. As you grow up, your friends, they number, it's like a code in engineering point of view. You start with a strong base. When you go to an apex, some point of time you feel alone. There's nothing to worry if you feel alone because you realize that you are unique at some point of time. When you are playing with your friends at 10th class, you might be having a 40 to 50 to 100 to 1,000 friends. The moment you get into the 10 plus 2, naturally, you'll be finding only select few in your 10 plus 2. When you come to the university, your zone of the friendship gets redefined. Maybe the one who stays with you in your hostel, maybe the one who sits actually just beside your bench. Make it up because you need to make the friends because again they are the another source of inspiration for you. With them you can share day-to-day things. The third thing is the faith. We have a wonderful tapovan. There is a meditation hall attached. There is an Yajna attached. You have got a Garuda Dhwaj at the entry. There is every day morning that by timetable also you will be going over there. Sit there for a while. Enjoy the serene environment. You have got a 265 lush handcraft university with the almost हम तो यहाँ birds के साथ, animals के साथ सहजीवन कर रहे हैं. बहुत rarely you get an opportunity to be like that in this serene environment. You can blissfully, you can look at your soul and actually understand many things. The calmness is the biggest sound that actually you make in a way. So once actually the third one is the faith, whatever the faith that you have got to follow. So the family, friends and the faith, the rest of the 8 hours I expect that you will be taking your share of the life. The next H is the health. You have got a gym over there and you have got a 15 kilometers of the walk paths in the entire campus. Walk anything. Early morning, do not put the music on, please. You could see the sounds of the birds. 1,000 birds of the 100 species you'll be finding in the campus when you walk around. That gives you absolute serenity. You will not be getting A.R. Rahman replicating the same thing to you that actually he wanted to produce. Listen once going at 5 o'clock without headphones. You can do it other times when actually the hush-hush sounds go on in the day time. Then you have got the gym. Just use a little more fonts and gain some more energy. You have got a lot of work to do here. This is 8 plus 8 plus 8. Then coming to the another H, hygiene. Undoubtedly, you have got the best hygiene things. Even the environment is not polluted here. You will be getting absolute pollution-free environment here. We are blessed with that. Most of the people who are actually having chronic disorders here at the older ages, the moment they come down, they eat the kind of the food they are eating, they live the kind of environment they are living in, they are absolutely error-free. They are absolutely health-sound in health. So that is the health, hygiene, hobby. You develop a hobby. To get into the hobbies, you have got 20 clubs in the university. I never expect a student of 18 to 22 age group walk in the campus like a dead duck. Simple attending the class is only part of your career building, part of your personality development. What you have to do is just stay in the campus till 10 o'clock before you go to the hostel. Get a part of one of the clubs, whether it could be the cultural club, whether it could be the music club, whether it's a dramatics club, whether it's a TEDx club, whether it's a personality development club, whether it's the extempore club, whether it is a community service one. Be part of it. Because a perfect character gets developed once you are into the jack of all trades. We expect you to have the wide spectrum of activities in the campus because if the God actually appears to me and asks me what is the age group you would like to go back, I prefer this age group, 18 to 22. You don't require some neighbor to recognize it. The best recognition is within. You know that what you are made up of. Otherwise, you would not be sitting here right in front. That's coming to the S. One S is soul. Give little time to you, meditation. You have got yoga here in the campus. Yoga teacher from morning 5:45 to night 7:30 goes continuously in the different batches. The entire campus is buzzed with activities of 4,000 girl students. We are minority men in the campus. We are very few. Most of the rules, most of the things are made for you. Explore to the fullest potential. This is a women university, girls university. From 3rd class to PhD. Anything under the sky, the courses you can choose. On the top of it, you have got an exclusive, state-of-the-art, of our own, one school called School of Etiquette and Finishing. I can proudly say that. It could be an independent expertise elsewhere. It is nicely blended with our curriculum. And that School of Etiquette and Finishing skill will be giving you, besides your regular curriculum, a lot of etiquette, corporate ethics. And this would make you a perfect girl the moment you move out. One is the soul. Second is the service. We expect some kind of the service being done because live, let live. Be happy, let the happiness be shared. And the third one is the smile. That's what I said the last point. In yoga, generally, yoga teacher used to say us, laugh a lot. We used to say that without a joke, how we can laugh? You are expected to laugh because that will keep the spark alive. And you are expected to work sincerely, not seriously. the moment you start seriously, the storms will come. I'm getting to the storms. I said that after the nurturing of the spark is completed, you have to prevent this spark, the spark within you, to be prevented from the 4 storms. They are very seasonal, they come very frequently. We don't have any mechanism to stop it. They are disappointment. They are feeling feeling lonely, isolated, frustration. These are all the storms they come in the life. Why they come in the life? Sometimes I expect it to be self-ignited, not possible all the time. There will be, even many of the IITians, you know that what they do when the frustration comes. It comes like a storm, and there actually it is a testing times for us to keep the spark alive. We do not want to be faded. We do not, because it becomes almost a directionless for us. So I expect you to prevent the spark from these storms. Further, the best thing is that have the healthy habits. You have got early mornings, night 10 o'clock, be part of the activities, be part of the study tours, whatever the assignment that is being given. Always go to the classes with a purpose why we are here. We expect every day to be a value-added thing to your life. It's not just mere completion or covering the syllabus. We expect the uncovering the syllabus. We do not want to cover it. We want you to uncover it. So we expect you to be part of it. Now coming to the campus. This is the orientation day, 1 half day for the orientation. From tomorrow onwards, all the students will be classified into the respective divisions. There will be having the induction program. Induction program is mandatory for us just to bridge the gap between what kind of the ideology you brought in and what kind of the ideology from that particular division you are expected to carry out successfully for your duration of the stay here in the campus. You are expected to raise a lot many doubts because being the newcomer to the campus, you will be having the plenty of the doubts. Be a little patient, understand systematically, because understanding the nuances of the entire university will make your life comfortable. Certain things that once you complete your course, you'll be wondering that, I have not visited this particular section of the digital library. I have not visited this particular section of this particular facility in the university. I have not seen there is a Bharata Muni Manch where actually we can go there and actually practice our music at evening 4 o'clock. We have not seen a gazebo where there is a birds watching center. I expect you to see every part of it. Enjoy the period of the stay that you have got in the campus. So tomorrow onwards there will be induction period. Maybe after 3 days to 10 days of that specific programs that you'll be undergoing as a part of your induction program, then you'll be getting into the regular coursework. Remember, the first semester is the do or the die, make or break semester, because generally leaving again your comfort zone of the home, coming here from the place which is a little alien to you, getting adjusted, that's what we call IQ. Once you are dropped down into the most unfamiliar conditions, the one who survives with a smile out has got the best IQ, the IQ real definition of it. We expect you to get acquainted with the surroundings fast and to understand the subject, the practical implications of it for the purpose which we have come, besides having a lot of fun, a lot of activities. I expect you not to feel anything burdensome in the campus, because that is the way you actually work it out your activities entire semester. Once the first semester is over, you will be knowing it, the tricks of the trade, how to pass the examinations, how to actually get the knowledge, what time you have to visit the library, how to utilize the hostel time, when to plan to go home, when to come back, how much attendance is to be maintained. These are all. First 1 semester, I expect you to be on toes. This is very crucial period for you because it makes or breaks your career. Once you get any backlog, not necessarily a physical backlog, the backlog in the conceptual part, that will be accumulated and it will be unbearable at some point of time you can't get rid of. That's one thing. Now coming Guru Vasishtha Bhavan, Acharya Brihaspati Bhavan, kind of the names, and try to move around the campus. It is a ragging-free environment, and I hope by this time you might have done your homework, how the university is. And wishing you the spark to alive for the rest of the 2,500 weekends, because India requires at this point of time billion sparks in the entire country, and wishing you the best of the luck in the campus. And once again, I formally welcome you all of you to the Modi University. Thank you very much.